citizen are still running around talking about, I am a somebody. Keep hope alive. We don't need any damn hope today. We need freedom and independence, liberation and salvation today. 100 years up from slavery. And we're still in the same condition that our ancestors were in 100 years ago, a few days ago, on the plantation. Home on the range. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. What a lie, what a joke. The Statue of Liberty is nothing but a whore in the harbor. A whore standing in the harbor, holding up her torch, ready to pull up her dress and shine the torch and let the ships come rolling in. Nothing but a whore in the harbor. The black student and the American dream. Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan decides that he will travel around the globe and that he will travel back to Mother Africa. The nerve of this cracker. After you uprooted us from our original native land and habitat, after you bring us here in shackles and chains in the holds of slave ships to be made burden bearers for white America, the nerve of you, after you treat us with the most bestial treatment ever treated and ever perpetrated upon any people in the annals of time, the nerve of you to now talk about congressional hearings, to question him about why he visited Africa and other parts of the world and he paid his own damn way. You bring us from Africa and now we travel back on our own. You bring us here against our will and now you want to tell us where we can go, when we can go. Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery and we're depending on food stamps, constipating government cheese that keeps you straining and groaning, reading more and more newspapers and magazines when you go into the private room and home that used to be an outhouse. Black students and the American dream. Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery, and here at the University of Cincinnati, they'll bring in a talented black man, give him a round ball to dribble, and make him one of the great basketball players of the world, and then give him a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale-skinned, buttermilk complexion, straight up but straight down, ironing board backside, no frills, no thrills, white girl, 100 years up from slavery. And we're still in the same condition today that we were in as our forebears were here just a few short days ago. Black students and the American dream. Have we made progress? Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery and you are still trying to determine whether you're going with the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, when nigga, you're not even invited to the party. And it ain't even that kind of party. Black students and the American dream, are we still on the plantation? Have we made progress? 100 years up from slavery, and you're trying to determine whether it's going to be Dole, the pineapple man from Kansas, whether it's going to be Buchanan, whether it's going to be a cracker named Graham, or another Peckerwood from Arkansas, a redneck camel breath hunky from Arkansas named Clinton. You mean you don't vote? No, I don't vote. Who am I going to vote for? Who are the candidates? Satan, the devil, Lucifer, and Beelzebub. And either one you vote for, you're going to still end up catching hell. Black students and the American dream, which is nothing but an American nightmare. no democracy, but as Malcolm said, nothing but disguised hypocrisy. The white man is the devil. The white man is not a devil. The white man is the devil. There is no devil under the ground with some red pantyhose and a pink pitchfork that's going to stick you and jig you on an eternal barbecue pit and turn you over and over and over again. The devil is on top of the ground. You bring us your devil with his red pantyhose and his pitchfork from under the ground, and we'll turn our devils on top of the ground or loose on your devil. They'll take his red pantyhose. They'll take his pink pitchfork. They'll murder your devil in cold blood. If he's lucky, he might get back under the ground. The black student and the American dream. Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery, and we still believe in a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale-skinned, buttermilk complexion, white Jesus. Oh, you didn't hear me. I said 100 years up from slavery. I looked right in your face. You still believe in a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale-skinned, buttermilk complexion, white Jesus, against what the Bible teaches us. I don't know about your Bible, but my Bible teaches me that he would have hair like lamb's wool. I'm talking about that good hair. I'm talking about that nappy hair before it got fried and dyed and laid to the side, before you got your scary curl dripping all over everybody, before you got your Mary J. Blige look running around talking about blondes have more fun. You think blondes have more fun? Ask Nicole Brown Simpson. She'll tell you blondes don't have no more fun. The black student and the American dream. Are we still on the plantation? 100 years up from slavery, and we're still waiting to exhale, still trying to keep hope alive. 100 years up from slavery, we're still begging for the crumbs that fall from the white man's table. 100 years up from slavery, and we still are clowns and coons and buffoons for the white man on the television. We're still shenanigans, entertaining white folks, keeping white folks laughing in a modern, sophisticated way. Black students and the American dream. They say America is a melting pot. It's the only place in the world that this experiment has been tried. The white man is absolutely disagreeable to get along with in peace. No one has been able to get along with the white man nowhere on the face of the planet Earth. No one has been able to get along with him. Brothers and sisters, the American dream is a nightmare. And we keep trying to live the lie over and over and over again. As I mentioned earlier, some of you are preparing to vote. Vote for what? They've got 100 senators. How many are black? None. They got one Negro. One Negro. She voted against me when the resolution was put on the floor. She voted against me. We have one black senator. Is that right? How long did it take to get that one? 440 years. If it took us 440 years to get one black senator, would it take us 880 to get two? You say, well, things are much faster today. They're accelerated. So would it take us 220 to get another one? There are 435 members, I think, of the House of Representatives. We have 30-something, 40-something with the Congressional Black Caucus. Took us 440 years to get them. How long would it take us to have power in the United States House of Representatives. If there are 435, if we got another 200, including the 30 or 40 something that we already have, if we had 200 members of the U.S. House of Representatives, could we outvote the other 235? No. If we got another 40 senators, we would have 41. There are 100 senators. Could we outvote the white folks? No. Is there any such thing as gerrymandering? Is there any such thing as changing the lines of the districts so that if a black politician has a strong voting bloc and constituency, that they change the lines of the district and dump that black district over into a bigger white district in order to vote that black politician out of power? How long would it take us to gain power in the United States Senate and the United States House of Representatives? It's nothing but a dream. We could never gain power in the United States Senate and House of Representatives. I'm here tonight to tell you that we must go for ourselves. Black students, in preparing for the 21st century, you must begin to think of freedom and independence, a nation of your own flag. The flag, the rag of the white man of America is dripping with the blood of black people and people of color all over the face of the planet Earth. You must have your own flag, your own land, your own nation. Where are your banks? Where are your hospitals? Where are your schools and colleges and universities? They say the attrition rate at the University of Cincinnati is over 64%, meaning black students, 62 to 64% drop out every year from the University of Cincinnati because it's not an atmosphere that is conducive for the black mind to grow and develop and thrive in. Black students and the American dream. Are we still living on the plantation? I saw Brother Farron Crosby on the news today. Strong black man. He fought all of them. One of them still claiming they got a dislocated shoulder. They were macing him and he was waxing them at the same time. They want a black man, they want a black woman who will bow down, who will kneel down, who will just get down on the ground just because a cracker says, get down on the ground. But Farron Crosby is a stand-up young black man, and we love him, we honor him, and we support him here on the campus of the University of Cincinnati tonight. Now the old cracker, yes, that's what I said, the old Peckerwood prosecutor, not Dieters, that's another devil. I said Dieters is the devil. His mama is the devil. His daddy is the devil. His grandma is the devil. His wife is the devil. His babies are the devil. Dieters is nothing but a no-good, low-down, dirty dog. Sending black men to penitentiary, black women to penitentiary for life, sending them, locking them up, breaking up black homes and black families. Well, gee whiz, guy, what do you expect? Look, buddy, I'm only doing my job. These guys are criminals. These guys are animals. That's what the cracker called us. Your mama's an animal. Your daddy is an animal. Everybody in your family is an animal. Dieters, you say, oh my God, why would he talk about the man's mother? Because he wouldn't be here if it wouldn't be for his no-good mother. I wish he would have found something else to do that day. Oh, that's so terrible. I heard about you before you came here. That you call names and your name calls, shut up, fool. I am a righteous man of God. I'm a God-fearing man. But I'm a freedom fighter and a revolutionary. I'm not going to stand up and always be proper. Well, good evening. I'm so happy to be here tonight. You know how these Negroes come in, fix their big, thick African lips all to the side, trying to be proper, and kick that little finger up in the air. Nigga go home and eat chitlins on a toothpick. Brothers and sisters, you deserve a break today. You deserve a break today from all these lies. The black student and the American dream. Are we still on the plantation? Black students not thinking about freedom and independence. You want a corporate job. You want to wear Uchi and Coochie and Gucci and silk and satin. And when you can't afford that, then you want to wear the twins, Polly and Esther. I don't know what you laughing about. You know Polly and Esther. Some of y'all got Polly and Esther on now.